All right, guys. So I went out and bought a 2025 KTM 300 XC-W HARDENDURO edition, man. And this bike is phenomenal. It's amazing, honestly. I mean, I came from a 22 300 TPI that I also bought new, and I love that bike. You know, I just couldn't help myself, so I ended up, doing two-stroke performance, injector relocation with the tune, medium comp head, FMF full exhaust, gnarly shorty. But then I ended up going with a BRC throttle body, which moves both injectors to the throttle body. The BRC's from Canada. I mean, great company. And it just made this bike rowdy, dude. Like, honestly, it's a lot. And I didn't notice it, until I got this new 300 and realized, wow. I mean, these new bikes are just incredible, especially the XC-Ws. I mean, they're so tractable, so much, low end torque. It could take you anywhere. I mean, seriously, like effortlessly. I definitely started there a little bit, but yeah, man, this bike is sick. I get it. Some people think it's stupid to go out and buy, something like this, which at one point I thought the same thing, but to go out and spend a little bit extra that I would have spent anyway. I mean, the fan, the Durstar wheels, which are awesome. The stuff you get with this bike, I mean, maybe it's not completely worth it, but realistically, this year in particular, I had to have it. The color scheme, just the way everything looks. And now for 2025, it also comes with preload adjustability in the forks, which I think is pretty awesome. There's 4 millimeters of adjustment there. There's, I think, 17 clicks, which is crazy too, because the manual hasn't even come out yet. So I bought this bike, 2 weeks ago, Wednesday. Today's Friday, so yeah, so just over 2 weeks ago, and still no manual on the KTM site. Which is pretty wild. They only had the 25 300XC and 250 or 300XC and 300SX. So yeah, you won't be disappointed. The only thing I've done to this bike was the Enduro Engineering handguards, and I went with black. So I think it looks awesome, honestly. But no, this bike's phenomenal. Realistically, for the price you pay, I think it looks awesome. The little add-ons you get. Because I did everything. The guards, the clutch slave cylinder protector, that all that stuff. It's pretty awesome. So this bike's got 15 hours on it. I've rode the crap out of it for the last couple of weeks, and I love it. The only thing I did do was I already had the ERM for this bike, so I ended up paying to have it reset to put it on this bike, and I'm glad I did, because these new bikes down low are super rich, super bubblery, like they're just blah, blah, blah. So, blah. They definitely worth it, because it cleaned up the low. Actually, what the funny part is I went with their newest map, the K map, and unless somebody is, I don't know why they even did that, to be honest with you, because it says right on there that they made it for a select few bikes that were running lean down low and in the mid-range. And I went with the K-Map first, and the bike was still rich down low, so I was pulling feel out to make it perfect. And then I realized the J-Map was there, and the J-Map actually is perfect. I put the J-Map on, love it. So I recommend that, and to everyone, unless your bike, I guess maybe is already a little lean. I don't know. I don't really know why they did that, for who they did it for. But and I did do the Motos -5 down, -5 back, -5 down foot pegs, which just because I had them on this bike already, so, and I love them. I had to have them. This bike's beautiful too, man. I love this bike. I've owned it. I have almost 300 hours on this right now. Totally worth it. But I will say, the air forks, they worked. They did their job. But these new forks, phenomenal. The suspension on these new bikes, can't beat it. I mean, KTM's, the 15 grand you pay out the door for one of these, I say is worth it. I mean, and they're coming with the preload adjusters now, which is just another plus when it comes to the price you're paying. Last year's, they didn't have the preload adjusters. I did the research on it, so it's another reason why I'm waiting for the manual to come out, so I can find out, the settings for that. I mean, I've messed with it, stiffened it up, and then softened it up. It's nice. I'm also 20 pounds too heavy for the springs, and I will say they still operate incredibly. So I definitely recommend this bike. I'm going to try to keep putting out more videos now of this bike. It's awesome. It really is. Here, let's fire it up. clutches on these are loud, man. Holy smokes. For being such a new bike. Yeah, rowdy for sure. I'll probably end the video off here in a minute, and then I'm going to try to get some riding footage this weekend. I do have some stuff, some hill climbs and stuff maybe I can throw in this video, but if not, they'll be in another video. I'm going to start really pushing it. So, yeah, guys, I recommend these new bikes for sure. I mean, if you want something that's wild, how that is anyway, it's not TPI no more. It's throttle body injected. You know, the XC is probably more for you, but for the woods, for trails, this thing's amazing. I'm sure the regular XC-W is just the same. But all right, yeah, thanks for checking out the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, throw a comment down below. Let me know what you think about it.